hope that all of us is able to improve our English tonight. So actually, about the topic that we want to talk about is about single at 20 age plus, Hearts on Standby, Hostels in Overdrive. So actually why I choose this kind of topic, it's because I think I want to get a lot of opinion and perspective from all of you guys, a point of view, because actually there's no right or wrong answer. So I hope all of you can just give the perspective of your opinion about it. And because actually the data these days that I want to mention in my presentation later, there's an issue that actually many people talking in the social media about the being single at 20 age plus or maybe 30 plus and etc. So I want to know your opinion about it, and I hope that all of you is eager to share your perspective with us tonight. So let's get from the first slide if you don't mind. Okay, let me share my presentation first. Mm. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. So, do you think that my voice is quite clear? And then the presentation, you can see the presentation in your screen.
It's still processing. Now it works. It's
It
good.
works. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Sunny. Okay, so actually, this is the issue that I mentioned before because, okay, so actually, there's a data in Indonesia, many young people not getting married yet, and even some of them or many of them these days not having in the serious relationship. So it could be the question for people in social media asking, can you tell us why you're not married yet? Why you're not in the serious relationship yet? Are you really not going for it? Or are you just waiting, or you have another uh, reason for that? And then actually, many people like doctor commenting about that too and mention that maybe they have a problem about blah blah blah, and then maybe they are a red flag or yeah. But some of them, yeah, like you see from the right sides of my slides, there are a lot of people that mention actually it's okay if you are married, if you have a relationship when you are 80 plus, when you are 30 plus, because actually you're more mature, and there's a lot of advantage too that when you are getting married, when you are ready and etc. So I think it's could be the issue that makes me and then Mr. Sunny actually he was the one who gave me this advice to up this kind of topic. So talking about this with all of you guys. So let's start with the first question. Okay, still single at 20x plus. Are you genuinely enjoying the freedom or just pretending you are focusing on yourself while waiting for someone? So I want to know the reason you think, even though that you are not 20x plus, it's okay, because I just want to know the opinion, your opinion, thinking, are you really genuinely enjoying your freedom, or you're it's just a pretending because actually you're waiting for someone but it's not the right time yet? Okay, so maybe is there anyone wanna share your opinion about this? You can raise your hand. If not, maybe I will ask to Miss Shopee. Miss Shopee, how are you?
Hi, Miss. I'm good.
Thank you so much,
Okay.
Miss Shopee. So, Miss Shopee, do you have any perspective about this question?
I think it's a very interesting question, even though I cannot relate because I'm still 18.
It's okay, it's okay.
But yeah, still so young. Maybe Mr. Sunshine. Sorry, okay. I need to stop. By the way, I'm in a swimming pool. Okay. Generally enjoying the freedom. I don't think that there is a one single specific definition of freedom itself. I think like a personal reason, of course it's nice to have someone and for settle down, but getting married it's not necessarily always like the ultimate goal, like the end of the goal. When you're having a relationship, you get married and then you finish the race and then you win the life. I think it's more complicated than that, and a lot of people um, like take a note, or they learn about their parents' marriage, their great grandparents' marriage, or the older generation who already married, and they notice that, oh, that's not so ideal, and I don't want to live that kind of life, because the marriage that older generation sadly um like show us is actually, you okay, you stay at home, you're having kids, you're working until your pension, and then that's it. While as a younger generation, we still value our freedom to travel, to gaining more patience, to learn something new, maybe like a switching job. There are so many ideas in our head that we still want to try, and the concept or the idea of marriage seems like limiting that. So I think that's one of the biggest reason why younger generation like maybe postpone, or even some of them completely point blank saying, I'm not gonna marry. To me personal, of course I want to be married. It's really nice to have intimate emotional connection just with one person, but I don't know, nobody wants me. Nobody wants me. I guess I don't know, man. Just it's so hard to find a match. Just that's the first reason. Very simple. I think that's it from me, Miss.
Oh, that was great, Miss Robbie. Wow, you were 18 years old. That was great. Actually, I'm so glad to have you tonight. So, yeah, I think that was true. Yeah, when we say that maybe these days, young generation, actually looking back at the old generation and thinking maybe it's not their style, it's not like they are it's not life they want to it's not the life that they are choose. Maybe they are focusing on something else, and maybe they are reflecting on the old generation who's already married on the young age, because actually that's true. Yeah, young people, I mean old people, like later generation, it's actually many of them is marriage when they are at the young age. So maybe they are decide like, I think I yeah this is for example, yeah, like maybe some young people thinking like, I need to prepare more for I getting married, or I in a serious relationship. And then that was true. Yeah, when you say that, actually it's, I think no one want to be alone. So it will be great, yeah, if we have a like intimate connection with somebody else. So for someone that actually do for us. Oh, actually there is raised her hand. Hi there. Do you want to share your opinion with us?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Thank
sure,
you,
sure,
Miss Ocha. So
sure.
I believe that single at 28, it's a normal thing. And I suppose that focusing on myself, even though I'm not 28, but I want to finishing my undergraduate and just enjoying my single era in a positive way, of course. And because in my family and my environment too, I have a cousin. She is like 30 right now, but I'm so proud of her uh, because she has many achievements and now she is a lecturer. So I want to follow her steps, and I have a lot of plan for my next study too. Yeah, thank you.
That was great. Yeah, yeah. So I think, yeah, so from their perspective, it's okay. It's okay when you are still single at 28, because actually you're not alone. Yeah, maybe you have somebody else, someone's that around you, that it's okay for not you for not married at at this age. And then because actually you can enjoy your life, you can enjoy your single era and doing many things in a positive way. Yeah, they are like cars or maybe etc. Is that true?
Yeah, it's so true.
Yeah. Okay, okay. So it's from their perspective. And I want to share your opinion about it. Maybe Kartika or Raiden.
Maybe I will try, Karacha.
Okay, sure. Raiden.
Okay, so I'm the one. I'm not sure if I'm the one that maybe more than 28. maybe I was amazed with the answer of the previous answer, which is I was like, I think the Gen Z has how to say, like, has mindset, has good mindset, like they want to enjoy their life with a positive way, something like that. They want to achieve their career first, then getting married or something like that. And I was like, girls, you have a right mindset. Like just enjoy yourself, something like that. Because I'm a person that has a lot of educations. I just like continue my study of university when I'm like 26, something like that. So now I'm still continue my study. So I want to like give little advice to the younger, or how to say, like if I have like little sister or brother, something like that, just focus on yourself, focus on the things that you want to achieve in this life. Like try to focus on your study, then getting married. Because I also someone that has how to say, like, however has like how to say, like, has like I don't know how to explain, I'm sorry. But then I almost like failed to get married, something like that. So, and it is a really not comfortable. So if in this how to say, like, I really I really don't know how to explain, but yeah, I just want to give little advice to my younger than my little sister and brother. If you guys are still young, just focus on your study. I think that's it. I'm sorry for my explanations.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I've got your point, Ririn. Yeah, that was true. Yeah, maybe it's okay. Because if your goals is actually have a good education, it's okay if you want to, if you decide that you want to continue your study, you want to focusing on your study first, because before you actually in a serious relationship, because maybe you are afraid that maybe this kind of relationship actually, okay, of course, a relationship will spending your energy, time, and then your uh yeah, your energy, time,
Your
and
money.
money too. That was true, Sunny, for both men and women. Yeah, because actually, yeah, when you have a girlfriend or maybe a wife, you're sure that as a man, you need to take care of them. You need to make sure they are happy, give them like a gift or something that makes her happy, and your child makes your child happy. And as a woman, you wanna look as pretty as as good. No, that was true. That was true. As a woman, you're trying to be looks as good as possible. So it takes money too. So yeah. So if you think that you want to spending your money in way in a more positive ways, that you think that it will help you to improve, to get your goals, to achieve your goals, and then to improving yourself to be a better person while waiting for someone, and in the end after you achieving your goals that you wanna in the real serious relationship, it's totally fine in my opinion too, so it's okay. So I think I wanna go to Kartika, if you don't mind, or Kartika, you wanna check on another question, or maybe Kartika wanna share something about this.
Thank you. Well, I think I agree with the um Kak Dias and others about we have to achieve our goal first, and yeah, we have to enjoy our life first. We have to be happy first. And I think the problem is the society, I think, yeah. Because in Indonesia, a lot of people, like our society always um like, how to say it there, like memandang, how to say it,
To see.
like,
Mhm.
yeah, like, see, it's uh okay, abnormal, I think. So I think we just have to um don't mind how to say it, don't mind it, and just focus on ourselves first, because that's that's our life, like, yeah,
I
thank you.
That was great, Kartika. Yeah, I've got your point. That was great. It's okay. So in a Kartika perspective, it's okay to enjoying your freedom. It's totally fine, right, Kartika? Like it's okay. Maybe the problem is the society from the Kartika perspective, because actually it's okay for you to achieve your goals first, to make sure that you're stable first, and maybe make sure that you are done with your problems, so you can meet your right wants when you're ready about it. So thank you so much for your opinion, all of you guys. So I think we will move to the next question. It not okay. Okay, I think it's a little bit similar from before. Yeah, are we really chasing careers, or just too scared of commitment to that seriously? Okay, guys. So maybe the things that I wanna highlight here is scared to commitment to that seriously. Have you ever have that in your mind that actually I'm afraid in the serious if I have a serious relationship with someone, because it it's mean that I need to have the commitment. So maybe from Dea, do you have any perspective about this? Have you ever afraid to have commitment with someone?
I suppose that I really casting a careers because since I broke up like 1 year ago, a year ago, I just focusing on myself. Just I do a self improvement, self development as well, and I got a lot of positive things, and I feel like satisfied when I got the goals or something like that. Yeah, that's my thought. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Dea, for your perspective. So actually the experience itself, uh it's related, yeah, to make you scared or afraid to have the commitment, to have your commitment in the next steps. Yeah, actually, I'm so sorry, guys, Sunshine and everyone. I just realized that a lot of people joined tonight discussion. Welcome, everyone. So, hello, Walid, Haras, Zul, Alpha, and Hani. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Okay, so I think I want to give this opportunity to Walid here, because I think everyone is waiting for your opinion. So, Walid, are you there? Hello, Walid. Are you still with us and want to give your perspective about this question? Okay, I don't think so. It's okay. Maybe he has a problem with the connection. I will come back to you again, Walid. So I think what about from Haras? Hello, Haras. But I think you're so young. How old are you?
Uh, I am 13. This year 14.
Oh, okay. So Haras, I'm curious. Have you ever been in a relationship before? Or maybe you
Really,
learned
I
it from
haven't.
someone? Oh, you haven't.
I haven't.
Happen. But is there anyone around you that you think they are told you, or maybe you think they are afraid to have a serious relationship with someone?
Nobody.
Nobody. Oh my god. Okay, it's okay.
I'm still.
Okay. Because you're still young, yeah.
Yeah.
So do you have any perspective about this, Aras? Or maybe I will give you another opportunity to give your opinion about in another section, maybe
I
another
think
slides.
in another slide because
Okay,
I don't know a thing about these kind of relationships.
it's okay. I do understand that. It's okay. Thank you, Haras, by the way,
You're
to
welcome.
answer. Actually, what about from Alpha? Hello, Alpha.
Hello there. Hello, Kaucha.
Hello. Okay, so Alpha, what do you think
Yeah.
about this question?
I think this between chasing career or fear of commitment can exist at the same time. It's only ourselves that know, did I building future for myself or just building a wall just because I'm scared? It's this is the only yourself that know about this. But for me, having dreams that we want to reach first, that's a powerful. But I also believe sometimes staying busy, it's easier than facing a family question or friends or our surrounded. It's so scary when we try to open our heart easily because after seeing a lot of broken relationship around us. So yeah, the important things, we should know ourselves first. We should ask about this question to ourselves because the answer is only you that know about it. But for me, this exists in the boat. This what is that? This is exists at the same time, sis.
Okay, Alpha. Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm totally agree with you when people around you, especially parents, yeah, I think. Yeah, because uh I do actually when I was in the university, I learned a bit about how the sexually problem works and how uh you have difficulty to have the relationship with somebody else because your experience, because of your past, and because people around you. So I'm totally agree when Alpha says that maybe because a lot of people, or maybe there are some people around you have the broken relations, have a broke relationship with another, with their partner. It's it makes you difficult to open your heart. Is that true, Alpha?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, because actually, yeah, it makes you have a trust issue because you didn't want to be like them.
Indeed.
Yeah, because you don't want it to be like them. So it's interesting, Alpha. So I think thank you so much, Alpha. I think I wanna hear the opinion from Hani because I think she wanna tell us something. So Hani, what do you think about that? Do you agree with Alpha? Oh, I'm sorry.
Um, Hello, Miss. Can't you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, thank you. I just joined your topic, your conversation, but I guess that it's a great topic to discuss. Mm, if I can choose between career and commitment, I guess that both of them are important for us, especially when you are in a good age to get married or to build a relationship. In a serious relationship, that's okay, but also career is important, especially for women, yeah, because it's a standard for you to level up your position, yeah, as a woman. In Indonesia, if you have no career or not really in a good education, as I know that maybe your who knows that your future husband in the future, yeah, they really appreciate with your career, with your education. I mean that this is as your a power, yeah, as your a gun, yeah. Who knows that? But we hope the best for our life, yeah. I guess that both are important for women, yeah, in the future. Not only in the future, but now a career. And but if you wanna make a relationship or a good commitment, just make sure that this person is good for you, yeah. I meant start from the characters, yeah, and vision and mission to build uh, your relationship or to get married. Make sure that you find a good one for you, yeah. That's all from me, Miss. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Miss Honey. It's really to the point because actually that was true that you it depends on who you married with, if you think that he is the right one, he know what kind of goals that you want to achieve, he knows that he supports you for your career, for your education, and for you to achieve your goals, it will be great. So make sure that you married, or you have a relationship and serious relationship with someone who have the same vision and mission, who understand about you. Is that right, Miss Honey?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right, Miss.
that was awesome, Miss Heini. Yeah, I'm totally agree with that, because being in a relationship is not like, yeah, as long as with anyone. No, because you're decide someone who will be with you for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you need to
Just
be
make
serious
sure
about
that
that.
you find a good one, not what is
Not,
that, red flag, or
yeah,
has a
yeah,
NPD characters. Yeah,
that was true.
it's
Not
yeah. That's
that.
good for us to find or selective, yeah, to be our future husband. It's not easy to what is it, to match or find a good one. Yeah, especially if we have no career or we have in, sorry to say, lower education, because it's fatal for us. Yeah, they
Yes,
try to, what is that, make us in under pressures with our life. Yeah, thank you,
that's
Miss.
true. Thank you so much, Miss Honey. That was great. So selective is not, it's not picky. Selective because you need to be selective about it. So I think I wanna ask to Mr. Wallet, because actually he raised hand before. Hello, Mr. Wallet. Do you wanna give your opinion about this?
Hello, of course.
Of course, I'll give you the chance.
My name is Wiley. How are you?
I'm fine. Thanks for asking. What about you?
I'm crazy about fine. Thank you so much. T- you know what? I'm not out here chasing careers because I'm scared of commitment. That's just a baby talk for me. I'm chasing careers because I'm built different, Miss Rosa. I'm not the type, to sit around crying over what ifs or waiting for someone to come and complete me like it's some not Ramadi, romance comedy, I meant. I'm the whole package already, so I'm just busy living like myself. I think it's not the option to be scared of commitment or chasing careers. It's just a life choice for me. If anything's like love's gonna have to catch up to me, then not the other way around. Commitment, relationships, sure they're great when it's right. But I'm not gonna jump into something half baked just to say, oh, I'm not alone, or I want to catch up with the society's validation that if you're alone, if you're a guy and single, you're gay. If you're woman, single, you're leftover. Those two, validation and stigma going around in the society is just where you're Mr. Demus, right? No, I'm not. I'm Walid. I'm from UK. Um, you know, even Wallet myself would always eyes that look at my expressions on the picture. Like, who's else choosing to be single because there's skill commitment? We're not. It's just a life choice. I'm very committed. But first and foremost, I'm committed to myself, not to other people, to my dreams, to my bank account. I have 3 bank accounts, to my peace of mind. And trust me, that's not fair. Not fair. That's not fear. I'm not really sure about the British on that. That's strategy. That's playing the long game for us. At the end of the day, I'm not out here running from commitment, Miss Rosa. I'm just smart enough not to settle for someone who cannot even match the energy I'm bringing to the table. Period. So you can say like kalau mau cuma main-main, mendingan main Mobile Legends aja ya.
Okay, that was great, Mr. Walid. Okay, that was true. That okay, it's your life, yeah. So you doesn't need validation from the public. You doesn't need doesn't need to worry about the stigma around you. If you think that it's right for you, it's okay. It's totally fine. So if you want to think that you chasing career is okay for me right now, it's okay. But if you think that you doesn't need to be in hurry, you doesn't need to be good in the eye on the public, because not because you want to, but because you just wanna be, you need the validation from the public or people around you. So that's related to the point. Thank you so much, Mr. Walid. I will come back to you again later. So I think I will move to the next question. It's about, okay, is a woman still single at 28 plus considered strong and independent woman? And do you think strong and independent woman makes woman less attractive? So what do you think about it? Or do you have any opinion about it? Why you think that a single woman at 28 plus less attractive, or you think no, they are still attractive in my eyes? Is okay. So I think I want to know this opinion from the man first. So maybe from Mr. Zul. Hello, Mr. Zul.
Hello. Oh my God.
Hello. Oh, Sunshine raised their hand. Okay, Sunshine, I will go back to you soon. Okay, Mr. Zul, what do you think about this, Mr. Zul? Do you think single woman at 28 plus who's strong and independent? Do you agree with that? And do you think they are less attractive or not?
Uh, it's hard for me to explain because there are many women here, so I'm probably saying some mistake. Okay. Yeah, I guess. Let me introduce first. I am Joel, and I am going to be 28 years old. Of course, around around me are people in 28 plus. So that's why I believe that uh, women who are at 28 are independent and strong, of course, uh, because yeah, because most of them that I see around me are uh, businesswoman and career woman. And they are focused on themselves. They focus on uh, chasing their career and their future. So, and also I guess that on me, they are still attractive. Of course, it doesn't matter uh, how old they are. If they are matched with the people around them, if they are find the the couple, uh, of course they are attractive on the eyes of their people. So it's that's all I think, um, Sister Rosa.
Wow, Mr. Zul, that was good. Yeah, you're so kind, by the way. Yeah, that was true. It's okay. Yeah, because they are still attractive in the right person. Is that true, Mr. Zul? Because
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
okay.
that's what I mean.
Yeah, because it's okay if you are single at 28 plus because you wanna achieve your career, because you have your own goals. It's good. It's good when you have your goals, because it will be difficult, yeah, when you have nothing to achieve in this life. So it's better. It's actually better, yeah, when you have something to achieve in this life. I really appreciate it, and it's okay for from Mr. Zul perspective. This woman who's strong, who's independent, is still attractive in the right person. Okay, that was good, Mr. Zul. I hope that you're not playing safe. I hope it's really your perspective. Because there's a woman participant too here. I want to ask their opinion too, but after Mr. Sunshine. So thank you so much, Mr. Zul. Okay, so Mr. Sunshine, what do you think about it?
Yeah. I think being strong and also independent need to be defined, need to be much true interpreted. For example, like we're going to use if right here. So I think I don't need to put my mind on the women to being strong and independent as long as it doesn't decrease their feminine side, because I think it's kind of annoying to find women's that um, I don't blame them, but if they show too much masculine energy, it's like they do not need the man by their side. So what's the point of having relationship then, right? And the second would be about being strong and independent, should also coherently developing with sense of the sense of responsibility to regulate the emotions. I think that becomes even paramount because most of the times it's not only limited to women but also men. When they believe that they are superior enough, they tend to see like underestimate others emotion or underestimate feelings, but more importantly it is most of the time popular that women, even like regardless of their conditions, whether they are financially independent or not, it's hard for them to apologize, right? So I mean, like if being strong and independent make them even harder to apologize. I think I think it's not attractive. That's it.
Wow, that was true. Okay, oh, Sunshine, there's someone say something because you give your perspective, but it's okay. Okay, so I've got your point, Mr. Sunshine. Okay, it's okay. So that was true. Yeah, for a woman, maybe no, maybe maybe hard to say.
Hello, you say something? I cannot hear your voice, Ocha. Miss Ocha. Probably you nyenggol the colokan. You need to fix it maybe. Ah, right. Try it out.
Okay, what about now?
Nah, that works.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Sunshine. Okay, so yeah, so like I mentioned, Mr. Sunshine said before, it's not maybe, yeah, but most of the woman it's hard to say sorry, but we need your help actually. Yeah, it's just hard to say that, but yeah, maybe I don't have anything to say about that, Mr. Sunshine. Maybe Miss Alpha will say something about this. So Miss Alpha, yes, please.
All right, thank you, Miss Ocha. So yeah, after I listened to Mr. Sunshine about his opinion, I just found an article that talk about this. But before that, I would to answer about this first. Just because women choose to love their passion, it how to say, just because a woman who built her own life is what it's more can show to others if they are deeply attractive because they choose love from a place of strength and not from a fear of pressure. So this is my answer for this. But for Mr. Sunshine, this is the article relate with your idea that you just shared. On that, publisher said that we how to say that most society right now, when we talk about relationship, a lot of people try to try to be try to find who's who should be dominance in relationship like that. Well, actually, a lot of people also blame a woman if they are too independent or too smart. So, in their article, the point is we cannot mix up about being independent and smart, it's hard to control. When we talk about stubborn, hard to say sorry, it's not because they are smart or independence. It is because their character. So independence is about balance. A woman who literally smart, who really independent, which is they already face a lot of struggles on their life, they really know which one best for them, which one good to follow, to be what, uh, to what, to they do, how to say that, untuk yang mereka lakukan. They know what should they do. They know what should they do. If they're really independent and smart. That's Mr. Santai. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Alpha. Do you want to say something, Mr. Sanjay?
Yeah. Um, if I'm not mistaken, I also ever posted a similar response to someone's feed. It's about women too. It's about the emotion as well. But yeah, I do agree with Miss Alpha in her statements that harder to apologize is like something women are born with. That inherent character. uh, I guess so. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't know. Probably life gonna teach us on how to be more realistic. Like when sometimes sometimes we tend to deny somebody's existence until we found someone that probably can suppress us without even asking us to do so, right? So I think the moment we are on fire, they're gonna be the water, and not the other way around. So I think the process of matching and finding someone like this is gonna be hard. Yeah, and probably in the process we need to pass through such situations where there is this weak but independent, there is those dependent but strong as well. So yeah, I think it's a little bit complicated, but I look forward to also hear another explanations from other members. I need to play safe. Thank you.
Wow. Okay. Thank you so much, Miss Alpha and Mr. Shansen. Actually, it's a great discussion. Oh, do you want to say something? Okay, please wait a minute, Thea. So actually, for for Miss Alpha that she's mentioned before, it's okay for a woman to be smart and independent. It's totally fine, right? Because actually, it's good if women actually smart and independent. Because I do agree that the next generation, it depends on the smart woman, a smart mother, because you're the one who will teach your child first. You actually, a mother is have a back impact for the next generation. So that's what I want to say is, as a woman, it's totally your rules to learn, to study. Actually, you're not so, because you are a woman. It's not and even though, you have no desires in your career, but you still need to be a smart woman, because you're the one who need to teach your child first, even though they, as a man, as a father, have their own rules too. But yeah, it's not wrong to be a woman, to be smart and independent. And then about the being apologize, admit their what is it, their fault. It could be their characters, some of the woman characters. Okay, but maybe for some of the men who deal with this kind of character, it will be challenging for them, really challenging actually. For a man. If okay, so I think I will go to Miss Dea first. Okay, Miss Dea, what do you wanna say about this?
Okay, thank you, Miss Ocha. So I totally agree with Miss Ocha and Miss Alpa. A woman still single at 28 because I see my cousin. I believe that she is still attractive as well, as she fight for her career's education, financial and emotionally mature. so she can be a good mother in the future, because child's first school is their mother. Yeah, that's my opinion.
Okay, so thank you so much, Dea, to agree with me and Miss Alpha. So actually, I wanna hear the perspective from Miss Hani too. Okay, Miss Hani, what do you wanna say?
Okay, thank you very much, Miss, for giving me this opportunity to express my opinion about this. I would like to say that there's nothing wrong, yeah, with the single women at the age of 28 or 30, even 50 or 40. Yeah? I guess that why they feel bad about this condition. I guess there are some factors. Yeah? Maybe they get a pressure from their family, their friends, yeah, their work place environment. Yeah, that's a kinds of, sometimes they like labeling, yeah, where women, there is a jargon or slang, I forget, spinster, where women, all women, yeah, they were not sold out. Yeah, they sometimes like labeling as a spinster. Yeah, it's so bad, and I feel bad with this condition, as I know that like Indonesian cultures, yeah, they like mocking or labeling. Yeah, I guess that this is a wrong, yeah, wrong perspective. Yeah, it's not a good culture to follow. Yeah, I guess that there are some reason why they are in that condition. There are some factors, yeah, maybe from their family, they are handling their family. They are the only one, yeah, they are the only one to support their family, take care of their family. There are some factors. We cannot blame someone who choose why they are still single in the age of 28 or 30 or 40 or 50. Yeah, it's a personal problem from them. Yeah, as a wise human, as a wise man or women, we don't need to blame them. Yeah, because why they choose that, it's a personal problem. Yeah, we don't need to blame or mocking, yeah, with this condition. And they are, why they are strong and independent, and sometimes they, not sometimes, mostly they are good at career. Yeah, especially for single women at the age of 20 or 30, they have a good career. They choose, yeah, or they have some experience why they do that, because there are some factors that I would say that, yeah, before, yeah, they choose it. Yeah, as a wise, we don't need to blame them. Yeah, I guess that every single women, they are not, they are attractive as they are. Yeah, not less attractive. Yeah, or less attractive, they are attractive as they are. Yeah, don't care. Yeah, you don't need to care about someone that who likes to blame or mocking or labeling you or as a spinster. Yeah, it's not good for you to be bad or to take in your heart with this, with that condition. Yeah, because this is a global issue. Yeah, not only in local, but can be international issues nowadays. Yeah, that we need to focus, or sometimes can be kind of a mental hurt for women. Yeah, why it always happen. Yeah, yeah, that's my perspective. Thank you, Miss.
Wow, thank you so much, Miss Hani. Okay, actually, what Miss Hani said before, it's answer the question about when the woman have a better salary than a man, in my opinion, because
Yeah,
right, yeah, it's answered that question too. When the woman have a better salary from the man, actually it depends on the woman itself. I know that some of the women will have a better salary from the man, that but still she is really appreciate, really respect to their man, because they still look at him as their leader, as a head of the family. As still, there's some cases when the woman not do so and have a problem with their characters. Um, not looking as their man as their leader. So yeah, I think it's come back to the character itself. And then what Miss Honey said before is right about labeling. uh we we have no right yet to judge someone. We have no right to give a label to someone just because they decide to do that. Maybe they have a reasons behind that. So yeah, I'm really understand about that, Miss Honey. Thank you so much for your perspective. That was really great actually. So I think I will move. Mhm. Yes, Miss Honey, do you want to say something?
No, thank you, Miss.
Okay, you're welcome, Miss Honey. So I think I will move to the next question. And before that, I wanna give this opportunity to Miss Niza and Mr. Rifai. Oh, where is he, Mr. Rifai? He is out of the conversation. I'm so sorry to make you waiting. Okay, sorry. So the next question is about, let's be real. When a man hits 30 and he is still single, why do people assume he's gay or have a sexual problem? And when it's a woman, they assume she is too picky. Okay, so I think I want to give this opportunity to Miss Niza Febri first. So Miss Niza Febri, do you wanna give your opinion about this?
Okay, Miss Ocha, thank you for the opportunities. Well, I think this statement is was that happen because there is a stigma in our society in the past. Like they assume that they expect that women should be married at least at this kind of years, and men should be at least not single in particular years old. So I totally not agree with it, because like we cannot judge people without knowing without knowing was that the proof. And then um and then actually in my environment, for a man who are still single in their 30s is normal, so we're not really judging them. But for women, yeah, there's still 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 a stigma about this, Miss Ocha.
Okay. So from uh Miss Niza Febri perspective, yeah. So that's true. There's when people have a specific age. What is it? Yeah, particular age.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like you mentioned before, when actually woman has should be already married when you are 25. Like
yeah, you're right.
why you're still single? Okay, are you too picky? You're still a bit too picky.
Yeah.
You'll be all alone. Yeah, that was true there. That happens in a lot of area in Indonesia, actually, in a lot of region. Yeah, so many people, actually old people, yeah. We still need to come on getting married as soon as possible. How old are you
Yeah,
now? Yeah. Where is your boyfriend? Where is your husband? Okay.
yeah.
So
But
yeah, I
I
do.
think for
Mhm,
today's generation, maybe for the
mhm.
millennials or the Gen Z one, I think that they're not really was that thinking too much about this, because
Yes.
yeah, we already
Because
focus with with life struggle.
yes, we have different life struggles.
Mhm.
That's true. And then actually, because I think it's because a lot. I mean,
Mhm.
these days a lot of people delaying their marriage because of that
Yeah.
excuse. Yeah, but yeah, it's okay. So thank you so much, Lisa, to give your perspective about this. So I think I will move to Shopee. Miss Miss Shopee, do you want to say about this?
Not much actually, but I found it very interesting because how our society works depends on where do we live. Like Miss Niza said, in her environment, it doesn't really matter, and it seems like me. So I cannot really like find. This is a very subjective perspective, I think, regarding to the question. It's so hard to find like a one single specific answer, and we shouldn't find one. But I think I also have a couple male friends who still single 30, 35. and majority of them like just either they're workaholic, that they have like a very high standard of women, because if you have a good quality in yourself, then of course you want to have a partner who have a similar or equal qualities as well. You have a very high education, you're smart, handsome, and taking care of your body. You don't want to be with a woman who eating junk food, for example, or just playing TikTok and scrolling social media the whole day. And this kind of people, sometimes they have a very small circle, so it's so hard to find them like in the gathering or in the parties. We need to find them like in university, atau in some particular events, I think. I don't know, but my friend said that. Or the other reason could be they're having a long-term relationship in the past and it failed, so it build the trust issue, and it's hard for them to find the true love, quote unquote, because they've been spending so much time with their past. And sometimes like life, it just must go on. You don't really have to find the purpose of relationship anymore once you having a very like a huge heartbreak. I think that two reason to me it's makes sense at least. And yeah, that could be also one of the factors. Thank you,
Wow.
Miss.
Thank you so much, Miss Shopee. Yeah, that was true. I'm totally agree with you. Okay, so like you mentioned before, yeah, about age, about circle. That was true. That when you wanna, I heard about this before. Yeah, when you wanna get the shark, don't go to the catfish bowls or something like that. Like when you want to meet someone with the same quality as you, when you want to have a the best, yeah, in your opinion, partner, yeah, you cannot just waiting like a princess. I mean, you need to improve yourself too. How can it possible for this kind of men to if you're not doing anything too? So I think that's true. You need to mind about your circle. Okay, so I think they are raised hand, but they are I'm so sorry. I think you need to wait because I want to give this opportunity to Mr. Angga first because he's not give his opinion yet. So Mr. Angga, are you here with us?
Yes.
Yeah, so Mr. Angga, what do you think about this, Mr. Angga? Please give the justice for a man. do you think do you think when a man hits 30 and still single, they are actually have a sexual problem?
How many minutes?
Yes, Mr. Angga? Can you hear my voice clearly?
Okay. It's just um yeah, I disagree with this statement actually, and I mostly agree with what has been said by previous too picky. Yeah, it depends on the people as well, and it depends on if, your surroundings, your environment. And still single. Yeah, you
Oh,
couple because
I'm so
they
sorry, Mr.
probably
Angga. Actually,
enjoy.
yeah, is it just me or I have a difficulty to hear your voice because yeah, sometimes it's clear, sometimes it's not.
Yeah. Sorry, because I'm still
No,
ironing.
it's okay, it's okay. It's totally fine.
Yeah. Sorry, I think my connectivity sucks here because I'm ironing my clothes on the like the highest floor of my building. Yeah. All in all, I think that it all depends on the situation. It depends on the person, Miss. When they don't get married at the age of 30, it doesn't mean that they're gay. Although they're gay, it's normal in some of society, right? But yeah, depends on the people. Sometimes they still want to focus on career, or they still haven't found the right couple. They're still opting to be a single, and it's okay. It's totally okay.
Yes, 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 yes. I've got your point, Mr. Angga. So actually, it's okay, yeah, because it depends on their situation, right? Yeah, because maybe he is still waiting for the right woman, not because he was gay, right? But there's maybe some cases, yeah, when actually he's ready to have this kind of relationship in many perspective for a normal people, but he's decided to not to do that because he's have a problem. Is that true?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Angga, for your opinion about this. Okay, so I think I will ask to another man first, and after that I will go back to Miss Dea. What about Mr. Walid? So what do you think about this, Mr. Walid? Are you still with us, Mr. Walid? Okay, so I think has a problem with the connection. Oh, I wanna ask to Mr. Zul, but he's not here too. It's okay. So what about Miss Thea? So I think what do you wanna say? What's your perspective about this, Miss Thea?
Okay, thank you for the opportunity, Miss Ocha. I agree with Miss Sophie's statement. I guess it's gonna be a subjective perspective. I'm so confused to answer it, to be honest, because I don't really know. I don't have a friend or society to relate it. But in my opinion, actually, it depends on their life, on their goals. So we cannot to judge someone's life like that in a negative way specifically. Yeah, that's my thoughts. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Miss Thea. Yeah, I'm totally agree with you. We shouldn't be judge someone. Like actually, the answer from Miss Niza, Miss Sophie, Mr. Uncle, and Miss Thea is kind of related because I think most of the people agree we cannot judge. We cannot judge these people, right? Because it depends on their background, their reason why they are still single. It's because it's not right to give somebody else or someone labeling just because they are still single at 80 plus or when they are 30 plus, and we are not supposed to just labeling them. Maybe they are waiting for the right one. Maybe they are trying to make them a better person, a better a best what is it, a best version of themselves. Okay, so thank you so much. I think I will move to the next question. Actually, I really want to give a question to Mr. Haras, but looks like the is that the right question for you? Oh, so Mr. Haras, if you think that you wanna give your perspective about anything, or if you see anything around you, just raise your hand. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. What should I do, Mr. Shani? Mr. Sunshine? Okay, it's okay, Mr. Haras. Do you wanna answer the question? But you're not like 20s.
I don't know the answer for this question too.
Okay, okay. It's okay. It's okay. So, don't worry, Mr. Harris. I will give you another chance. Okay. Let's find a way. Let's find a
Okay,
way
thank
together.
you.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, so the next question is dating in your late 20s. Is it tough because the pool is smaller? Okay, it's actually related to what we are discussing before, like about circle. Because the pool is smaller and because maybe a lot of people around your age are actually already married, so it's makes you difficult to find someone who's in the same age or in the same quality as you. Or are we just more afraid of settling? Okay, so I give this change to Mr. Wallet. Are you with us, Mr. Wallet?
Yeah, I'm here now. I just finished
Okay, thank
cooking.
you. Thank you so much, Mr. Wallet. So what do you think about it, Mr. Wallet?
In late 20s, I think for people like Mr. Sunshine, Mr. Cool, and me, we don't really have the word dating. We just have HTS, relationship without status. Um, that's the reason why Sunshine and Cool have so many branches of their relationship because they don't even have the guts to make it, well and make it. That sounds like Mr. Sunshine. Exactly. That's the reason why we don't call it dating, Miss Rosa. We call it, yeah, relationship without status. Because, us, what all the people say that we need to filter people first before we finally get, the gold that we were looking for from the filter. In my point of view, absolutely, the pool is smaller, and the more the older we get, the peakier, no, not the peakier thing, the lesser our standard or the lower our standards become. Usually in the early 20s, we're gonna think of, all right, I'm just gonna marry a guy or a woman that is blah, 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 blah. Hitting 30, we think of, okay, I'm just gonna marry a guy or woman that are probably just able to read or illiterate at least. And when we hitting 40, at least they are alive. That's the standard these days that we're having a thing. But again, I don't think I'm call it. But for Mrs. Sunshine, Mr. Kwan, in May, we don't really um our pool is always bigger. We never really have the smaller pool, Miss Rosa. Even though we old, hitting 40 this year, it's like a fine wine. The longer it becomes, the better. So I think it's not, it doesn't constitute to our, Sunshine Kwan May. We're just being better. Especially Mr. Sunshine who always hit the gym. His standard these days is going to be a next Derek Abuser. So you're gonna see him in a bulking version of him. So we're gonna be just fine. Don't be worried about us. We're gonna fine. For all the guys here, please check your reaps. If you're losing one, then you're gonna have your soulmate. But if you have complete reaps, then absolutely that you don't gonna have a soulmate later on. I think that's back to you, Miss Rosa.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wallet. Oh my God. What should I say about that? Okay. So, okay. So you said that you mentioned that we always have a bigger or big pool, yeah. We doesn't need to worry about that, right? So yeah, I think for a man, it could be okay, for a man to marry maybe in the late 20s or more than that because um I think the more mature you are, the more interesting you are. Most of the women thinks like that, I think, yeah. So you don't need to worry about that because you can marry like the same age, older or younger than you, and that's a lot of women actually in this world, and maybe can suitable for you. So I think I wanna give the Miss Sophie the opportunity. Maybe she wanna say something about your opinion before Mr. Walid. So what is it, Miss Sophie?
Yeah, I'm just gonna very short because Mr. Wallet perspective really got my attention. Like I totally disagree with him, even though I big a fan of him. But the fact that he said like the older we get, the less our standard would be. I think that's completely the opposite. Because when I was a kid, like I just want a handsome and tall guy, and that's it. Or maybe like when I was teenager, I said, okay, maybe handsome, tall, and rich. But now now I'm getting 18. Soon we'll be 19. I think like wow, emotional maturity is like the most fundamental thing you have to get from your partner. Because like you're gonna talk 1,000 topic with them. We're not just gonna dressing up good, going to a good restaurant in the weekend. We're gonna talking every day on the telephone or a meeting in person. And this person has to be have a fun story, or at least have a very high intelligence to know how to deliver a story in a fun way, and having a good experience in life, and not just like handsome, tall, and rich, and that's it. So I think the older you get, actually the higher standard would be. And that's why the older you get, the harder you get your partner, because you trying to eliminate the people who used to be your standard, which is when your standard is just a few, of course the pool are bigger. And I think the fact that the pool, we call it pool, I agree. I don't know the terms, other terms, but the idea that the pool is getting smaller, it's actually a good thing. So you don't have to like searching around so long, so hard. Like you just know, oh, my quality is this. I search quality for my partners. It's this, and that. And the small, it's just this big. And it's easier for you to find because it's just that small. I think that's my opinion, Miss. I hope you understand. I'm sorry. I found a very bad explaining thing. Like in
No
Indonesia we
worries.
said like bertele-tele. Sorry, I
No
tried.
problem. No problem. I do understand what you said before, Sophia, about the things that Mr. Wallet mentioned before about the lower your standard, because the I hope you can hear my voice clearly. Can you hear my voice, guys? I'm afraid that
Yes.
Audible. It's audible.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Sunshine. Okay, so I think yeah. Um for what Miss Sophie mentioned before, the more older than you, the older than you should be have the higher standard. I could be agree and disagree about this, because actually, okay, if it's okay to give my own opinion here, I could be agree and disagree about this. Yeah, of course, because if you're older, because on in the mature age, but you work hard for your improvement to be you settle your you solve your problem first, because your happiness, first of all, your happiness is not the responsibility of your partner. You decide to be happy with him. That's why you decide the right persons. So when the older you are, the higher standard you have, and you will work for it. Yeah, I could be agree about that. But if you are decide to have a high standard when you are older, but there's a little bit that you do about your life, or maybe less than that, it could be waste of time, I think, because another people who's older than you or maybe younger than you, they willing uh, to have the same quality partner as well, or higher quality as well, especially as a woman. Yeah, as a woman, me, For example, I'm willing to have a better man for me. So I hope he's capable to do something or anything that I couldn't do, or that I'm have a lack about it. So yeah, that's my opinion. So I have my standard. I am not lowering my standard, but sure, I need to work for it. If I want to have a man who's capable to speak English, then I'm not capable to speak English. How could it's possible that I met him? That's the real life, I think. But I want to give another opportunity to Miss Nisa. So Miss Nisa, what do you think about this?
Okay, it's kind of interesting here. So I think I try to elaborate what Miss Sophie tried to explain. Like, I think that it depends on what the meaning of high standard itself, because we have a subjective thing about that, because like maybe for some people the high standard related with the stabilization of their emotional thing, and then the nature of their mental status, or yeah, something like that. I think that it was also a fundamental thing for starting a relationship, right? But if we talk that the higher standard is related with materialistic thing, maybe it it will what's that, make us harder to met someone's right. Just like what's that, like 2 months ago there is a, a unique thing happens. Like, if you, I think all of you know that, like, there is a statement about selain donatur dilarang ngatur, and then all of the what's that, netizens try to have a different opinion about that. So yeah, I think that it depends on the meaning of the high standard itself.
Oh, wow. Thank you to make it clear, Miss Nisa. Yeah, so it depends on the definition, yeah. The how we define high standard itself. Is that true? Because we are not talking only about the materials. We may be talking about the scales, how he deals with the problem. He is have
You're
a
right. Yeah.
mental, he is have a mental problem. He is not deal with his own, how he's deal with his own family, how he
Yeah.
able to decide something. Do you think that he able to decide something for us, or we need to decide we need to help him to decide about it?
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Yeah, so it's not about only a materials, but it could be bigger than that, right, Miss Nisa?
You're right.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Nisa. So I think I want to ask to Mr. Zul perspective. Mr. Zul, what do you think about this, Mr. Zul? Do you
Yes,
think that?
Miss Ocha.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming back. Yeah, Mr. Zul, do you think that in your late 20s is tough because the pool is smaller, or people in this age is just afraid of settling?
Could you explain more about the question? I still
No problem.
not.
Yeah, some people thinking have the opinion when people the older they are is
Mhm.
the more difficult they are to dating, to have a relationship, to have like a boyfriends, girlfriends, or maybe to find the right husband or wife, because actually uh they need some people think they need to lower their standard, maybe, or maybe uh another people who's in the same age is small, is a little, not as much when you are younger. Did you get what I
Uh,
mean?
yeah, I got.
Ah, yes, yes, yes.
Okay, personally, it is better for me to have couple is younger than me, because that's what I want actually. But my family always suggest me to have a couple with equal age. So because of many perspective that they want. Uh, so I'm not really afraid of uh, getting of of settling with her if she is younger than me, or if she is under around 20s. It's okay. So nothing's uh it doesn't matter for it doesn't matter if but right now I guess it doesn't matter uh she is around 20s or she is uh, around my age. It's okay as long as I can match with her, as long as we can build together, we can see the future together. It's fine. But I ever tell my ex girlfriend to my family because she was she was too young, and she is still studying in the college. That become debating in my family. So that's why I think getting married is complicated in my opinion right now. I don't know why, and I still can explain and still can imagine what will be happen in the future. That's my personal perspective, Miss Ocha.
Wow. Wow. Mr. Zul. I have no words about that. You make me speechless. So okay, so at the same time, age doesn't matter, right, Mr. Zul?
Mm-hmm.
So age doesn't matter.
Uh,
Mm-hmm. What do you
yeah,
want to
it,
say?
it becomes that it becomes doesn't matter right now. I
Yeah, but it could be matter later on, right? So I think I wanna ask maybe Mr. Sunshine perspective. If you don't mind, because actually while I heard what Mr. Zul perspective, there's a conversation from Mr. Sunshine and Mr. Walid in the comment section, and I think he wanna say something about it.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, it just made sometimes like it's to kill the time, to install, Tinder. But even if we have a lot of matches, but I don't know, you feel so mentally exhausted to talk with strangers. I mean, like online maybe, because it's been so much tiring. Our energy has been so much depleted due to the work that we need to complete, right? And we need to think a lot of tasks, works, obligations, and a lot. And the dilemma is like, of course, we need to pass through several conversations before finally reaching the stage where we can compromise. We know exactly each other personality because that's the most essential part. But to pass through that part is also exhausting. So sometimes there happen a lot of people like propose a blind date or something, but again, that's not actually effective. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Yeah, it becomes even harder. It's not about the settling, but it's like some stages before getting the feel to settle. I think that's kind of hard. Um, it is in the case of having no trauma. But if you have trauma as well, that's going to be even harder or more complicated, because you need to end your own trauma. You need to heal your own trauma, not to rely heal over somebody else. Or otherwise, it's like. But again, what Miss Ocha before stated, like you cannot expect to put your happiness over somebody else. But again, when we have somebody in our side, we cannot deny that sometimes we put the expectations on them, and the happiness is when they can meet the expectation, right? And yeah, it is like the ongoing process. I don't know what to say anymore. Yeah, to conclude, yeah, it becomes harder. I think it's tougher. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Zul and Mr. Sunshine. Sunshine, I'm so sorry. Mr. Zul and Mr. Sunshine, for your perspective, for your opinion. Yeah, I'm totally agree with you, Mr. Sunshine, that about, yeah, okay. So it doesn't matter, but you need to make a good plan. Maybe I don't know how. I don't know how because I'm not married yet, you know. but I think you need to make a plan with your partner. How both of you will going on in the future, like yeah. Even though that we know that everything happens like based on how the God plans, but still you have right to make your own plan, just to make sure that you are working in the same progress with her or him. And then yeah, I think that's what I want to say. So okay, Mr. Walid said that Mr. Sunshine, don't forget to join the marriage group arrangement this Friday. Okay, okay. Okay, I don't know that you have this kind of groups, but good luck with good luck, good luck for that. Okay, so I think I want to move to the next question, guys, because it could be more interesting. Okay, so never date by 30s. Okay, we are talking about dating before, right? But I'm curious about people who has no experience of dating. Okay, maybe we are talking about trauma. We are talking about the experience with somebody else that make us wait or postpone our marriage, or postpone to uh, have a serious relationship with the others. But how about that you have no experience? You have no experience of dating, but when you were 30, is that mean that you are a red flag, or society is just being judgmental as usual? Okay, so what about Miss Alpha? Hello, Miss Alpha. Are you here? Oh, yeah. Are you here with us, Miss Alpha?
Yes.
Okay. What do you think about this, Miss Alpha?
Hold on a second. I never said it. Okay, I think we'll just come up with this question. It's hard for me to answer, but I'm trying. I haven't seen a people by the 30s who never been in a relationship. Perhaps they not in, what is that? How to say that? In declare have what is that? In declare how is that? Not in, how to say that? Pacaran in real relationship, but they have HTS like that. Perhaps they ever experience close with opposite gender. So, but again, this is, I don't know, it's not necessary to mark them as a red flag, because people have different life path, and some of them maybe they prioritize another aspect of their life, like career, like we used to talk a lot about that, personal growth, family commitments, or religion belief, that one. And also, in some case, perhaps people simply not have meet with a right person in their life. So maybe they really want to have a date, but they just haven't met with them, with someone that match with them. So we cannot, for me, I will never judge people based on their what is that, relationship history, because it is not my right to judge them. We what is that, what was a matter for me, it is how their character, value that embedded on the personal, and then how they have a goals, how they approach the life. I think that's it. Thank you, Miss.
Thank you so much, Miss Alpha. Yes, I'm totally agree with you, especially when you're talking about the value and the goals, and you actually how he or she actually want to achieve it. Because many people, okay, what is it? Yeah, I forgot the name about it. Like, actually, many people thinking they are making a progress. While I heard it from Timothy or somebody else. I'm not sure, but yeah, there's some cases when people thinks they are actually do something about their life. They actually making an improvement, but they actually only making a plan and not having any progress with that. So I think, yeah, it's the important point when you have a boyfriend or somebody else that you close with, that you think that he or she maybe becomes someone in the future for you. So to asking about their dreams. What do you want to do in the future? What kind of life that you think will work for you in the future? And how you want to achieve it? What kind of plan do you have, and how's the progress? So when you become their partner in the future, you will know how I can support, how what kind of life that I will going to in the future if I'll end up being with her or him. So we need to know the value of our partner. So I'm totally agree with what is Alpha said before about not being judgmental. It's not right to labeling somebody else, especially when they have they not that doesn't have experience dating, even though that he still or she still he is 30 or 80 plus, but maybe he or she have their own reasons. So I think it won't hard for you to asking, both of you to asking, to talk deeper, to make both of you understand to each other deeper. Like, why you decide to not dating until you are 30 or when you are 28? Are you actually making progress? That's an important point, I think, because some people only making a plan. I'm so sorry to say this, but that was true. Like OTA, like this organization, this community, it's actually a progress. When you have a trains to make people talking in English, practicing together, you have a plan and you make it come true. This is a progress. It's part of progress. So when you have a value, how you actually makes your plan works using your value that you have. I think that's a good point, Miss Alpha. Thank you so much. And I think I want to ask to Mr. Angga. Hello, Mr. Angga. Are you still with us? Oh, they are raised hand. Okay, please wait a minute there. Okay. Mr. Angga, what do you think about Miss Alpha perspective, or what do you think about this statement? When people never date by 30 has no relationship experience, do you think they are actually a red flag?
I don't think so. Again, I don't judge people based on their age. I judge people based on their values, based on what they are doing, based on what they um what they are doing in their society, how they're useful in their surroundings, etc., etc. So whatever their age is, I think it all comes back to what they do. I think in a society. Well, whether they reflect or not, I don't think so. So yeah, because I I knew some people who's never dated by 30s, but they're okay, they're happy, and yes, it's not a problem with them because their life is not determined by uh, somebody's perspective or other people's perspective. They can handle um their the process, their life with anything that they have, and yeah, it doesn't matter. Even though they don't have or they've never dated, but they uh, could still have a lot of friends, many people to get along with in their office, in their surroundings, in their communities, with their hobbies. Like Mr. Sunshine, probably he got a lot of friends at the gym. That's why he loves to keep doing that, etc., etc. Yes, that's my perspective. I think, Miss Moderator.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Angga. Yes, I'm totally agree with you. We're not supposed to labeling someone, yeah, because because it's not like that. Some of your friends, like you mentioned before, it's a normal, even though they are 30, but they are making a progress of their life, and they actually it's possible for them to have a relationship. Is that true, Mr. Ranga? So I think I wanna give the opportunity to Miss Dea first. Hello, Miss Dea. What do you wanna say about this?
Okay, thank you for the opportunity, Miss Ocha. I'm so confused to answer it, but I'll try. As far as I'm concerned, we cannot to classify he is a red flag, she is a red flag just because they never date by 30. Perhaps they have a lot of things to do, such as working or join some of community, for example, OTA community. So they don't have time to dating or they have a goals. It's the same thing with Miss Alpha and Mr. Angasi before. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Dea. Yes, I'm totally agree with you. I think all of us have is agree about that, about not labeling people, about what Miss Alpha and Mr. Angga mentioned before. But okay, but I think there's another opinion from Mr. Sunshine. Do you want to say something, Mr. Sunshine, or do you want to give this opportunity for somebody else?
Yeah, a bit, just a bit. Yeah, because
Okay.
it is abnormal to not have relationship until 30, because there should be like sparks of emotions during any ties of or relationship you have been through until 30, and regardless of whether or not you stayed or I think there should be something happening there, or otherwise there might be something error with your emotion. I mean, like, are you emotionless, or are you like having a trouble in communicating your feelings? I think there should be a lot of trial and errors happening during 20 to 30. So I suppose it is a red flag, a real red flag, because they might consider something that if you have experience in relationship, you're gonna learn that this is something that should be avoided, right? But if you don't have experience, means like you're from zenith, okay, from titik nol, for example, you know nothing. You're clueless on how to react positively, on how to behave and how to treat others. I mean, like based on some um, logical norm. I think sometimes relationship is beyond that. It's not enough. And that's why I call it red flag, because they don't want to learn on having a relationship. yeah, I think that's my comment. Short, right?
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Sunshine. So, for Mr. Sunshine perspective, it could be difficult for them, yeah, to understand what a healthy relationship looks like, how's their healthy relationship works. Maybe some of them like have difficulty, yeah, to being around with their soulmates, to being around with their partner, because actually some of them maybe become toxic, yeah, because they don't understand it's actually, yeah, it's actually a bad behaviors actually, and makes their partner not feeling comfortable around them. So there's a two perspective about it. It could be interesting, but I'm sorry, I got tired. And by the way, I want to move to another question because we almost run out of the time. So actually, I really want to give the opportunity to Mr. Harad because I'm so sorry. But um, okay, maybe Mr. Harad. This is a specific question here for you, Mr. Harad. So if you maybe older than you are now, yeah. So what kind of partner maybe? Maybe you have a dreams or like a future partner that you wish. Um, what kind of character that you wish there in her? Did you get what I mean, Mr. Harris? It's okay. Maybe you can reflect it to your mother, your auntie, or people around you. Like, what kind of, do you have any dreams? Yeah, maybe in the future, like what kind of woman that you will uh respect to, like something like that. So yeah, Mr. Harris, do you want to talking about this?
Um,
Sorry, it's kind of difficult for me to explain it to you. I'm just doesn't know how to give you the opportunity. It's unmute. you can you help me, guys? Maybe. Mhm. Okay, maybe okay, Mr. Haras, do you want to give your? Is it okay for you, Mr. Haras? If we go to the next question.
yeah,
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry, by the
it's
way.
okay.
I just I don't know that what kind of suitable topic for you, but please just raise your hand whenever you want to give your opinion. Okay,
Okay.
Miss Sophie, raise your hands. Okay, so what do you have any perspective, Miss Sophie?
I think it's not necessarily about older or younger, but I
Mm-hmm.
would definitely go with more mature because I've seen like a very old man, like 30, and sorry, Mr. Sunshine, but they act super childish and it's unattractive. And I also like seeing younger men than me, like 22, 23, but they act so mature, and that is what makes them attractive. So I think
Okay,
it's not about
totally agree
mm,
with you, Miss Sophie. By the way, about the question, I think yeah, everyone here will agree to Miss Sophie. I don't know why, but mostly people is agree that age doesn't matter because actually it depends on how mature you are. It's not the how mature you are is not described in your age. Even though that you are old doesn't mean that you are ready for a relationship. So actually everyone will agree to me, Shopee. I'm so sorry, I will skip this question because I think we run out of the time. So I think I will go to the last question. It could be the last section of this section. Okay. Is being single at 28 plus a power move or secretly just you masking fear of rejection? You are afraid of being rejected. So that's why you stay single. Okay, and then how do you stay confident and fulfilled while being single at 28 plus? Maybe you have tips, stories, and survival hacks. Okay, I think I want to give this opportunity to Miss Henny. So, Miss Henny, are you still with us?
Hello, Miss.
Yes, I can hear you clearly, Miss Henny. So, what's your
Mm-hmm.
perspective about this statement?
Is being single at the age of 80 is a power move, or secretly just you masking fear of rejection? I don't think so, because I guess that age is just a number. Yeah? We cannot blame every single person why they are still single, why they decide to not to get married. Yeah, as I said before, there are some reason. Yeah, it's a personal problem for them. Yeah, it's not a kind of rejection, but it's an option for them to choose why they are being single at the age of 80. Maybe there are some trauma, there are some reasons, yeah, because of their family, because of something that we cannot take in charge with their personal problem. Yeah. And for me, seriously, I'm a millennial. Yeah. Um, being single at the age of 80 plus is not a kind of a big mistake for you if you choose your life, yeah, not to get married, or you focus on your career, or you try to be an independent. There are some tips, yeah. It happens for me, but sometimes we get depressed not because of with our career, not because of with our love life or our daily life. It because of some pressure from maybe from our friends, from our family, from people surround us, that make what is that, like labeling, or make us feel bad, feel depressed, or feel stressed with their question. When you are getting married, you're in the age of what is appropriate to get married. Yeah, there are some questions that make us annoying. Yeah, make us feel tired to answer the question that we don't have to answer it. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it a kind of make us stress or depression because of their question. Yeah. And the story from me, I just let it with the flow. Yeah, as long as I'm enjoy with my life, I don't care about people surround us. Yeah, because they are not the reason for me to be happy. You are you yourself. Yeah, the reason to make your life to be happy, because um, if you find what is that suppose or future husband that not the same vision and mission with you, the same characters, or even bad, you get bad person, it will be fatal for you, yeah, in your life, because it's not easy to what is that review, yeah, or go back from your life, at least when you try to get married with the wrong person, because I guess that it's okay if you're not okay. Yeah, don't try to what is it, force your life, yeah, with the people around you. As long as you are happy, just go with the flow with your life. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Honey. Yeah, totally agree with you. We are not supposed to labeling or push someone. Yeah, as okay, it's sometimes we get the pressure from people around us, maybe our friends, somebody else, maybe the society itself. Yeah, and some people maybe have a trauma, but yeah, the tips from Miss Honey, just let it go with the flow. Just enjoy your life. keep going, do your best, and stay positive. I think that's what you wanna deliver to us. Thank you so much, Miss Honey. So I think I will give a chance to Mr. Zul for answer this question.
Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Thank you for the chance given. I guess as a human being, we need to have a partner beside us. It is nature for us. So for me, I'm not really afraid of being rejected by the people because I think that I have a value in my life. So it's okay for me even I am rejected. But as a human being, we live in our society and we have um, how to say it, tanggung jawab, responsibility. We have a responsibility to our family, even moreover to our to people around us. So uh, for me, uh, I I I I should plan myself to get married as soon as possible, even it is hard and complicated. But it's my responsibility to have that relationship with other people. Uh, so I cannot say that I should be free or I should follow uh, the the flow step. It's not is it's not it's not what in my mind. But uh, yeah, I'm it is okay for me to get pressure from the other people. I am really appreciate with them to care with my life because without them, I think I will not think about getting married. So from Idul Fitri until now, I get many pressure to get married, to have a relationship with other people. I want them to always remind me about getting married. That what I want. Because I guess I need that reminder. So I am I just don't want to be free or to be single in older age because I don't follow the Western apa namanya society Western side. I don't think so that I I I can have better life without a partner. Naturally, I am human being, and I guess getting married, have relationship with other people is better than being alone. That's uh, that's
Okay.
all.
Thank you so much, Mr. Zul. Okay, there's a lot of point of view from Mr. Zul here, actually. First of all, never you shouldn't be never afraid of being rejected, right, Mr. Zul? Because you have the value. So it's okay because you already have a value and you should be afraid of being rejected by the order because you are valuable itself. Someone will see that you are valuable for them and will accept you, by the way. Just the right one, the right person. And then if some people should give you their opinions, it's okay. Maybe they are care about you. Right. So just take it by heart. Maybe just say thanks. It'll be great. And still, you're the one who have responsibility of your life. So if you decide to not being alone, even though that's right, if you're in a relationship, it doesn't mean that everything will go with the apa ya? I'm sorry. It doesn't mean that everything will be smooth because it could be challenging as well. Okay, so thank you so much, Mr. Zul, for your opinions. So it is the last section of our conversation tonight. But before we close, I would be happy if someone want to give the conclusion, maybe 2% about tonight's discussion. So, is there anyone want to give the conclusion of our discussion tonight, or maybe the last opinions, or the last statement? Oh, there's someone join, Mr. Ghazi. But it's already in the conclusion, Mr. Ghazi. Do you want to say something, Mr. Ghazi? Hello, Mr. Ghazi. Are you with us? Maybe you have your own statement about the topic. I'm not sure that you're okay. So what about Mr. Walid? I think there's a lot of things that he wanna share with us.
I don't have any, Miss Rosa, but I think the point of marriage does reflect on the individuals, whether you want to get married in your early 20s, 30s, or 40s, it's up to you. Don't let society define the way you think of the marriage itself. If they don't agree, you can go to Germany. I mean, like, you can go to other places which support you. And I think that goes the same way as what Sophie did. Sophie did. She went away. I think the conclusion of our conversation is that you get married because you wish to be happy, or you do everything to be happy. That's all I can say. Thank you, Miss Rosa.
Wow, cannot agree more with what Mr. Walid told us. Oh my God. I don't know that actually Mr. Walid is really a wise person. That was great. So I think I
That's
want to have,
why I have 4 wives.
yeah, maybe in the next section we will talking about how to get 4 wives and still and stay wise. Yeah. Okay, so I think I will ask to who is it? Miss Aziza, maybe? Is there anything that you want to say for the last statement? Or can you give us a conclusion, a summary, what we've been talking about before? Miss Niza? I don't think she was here. So, she was here. Okay. Thank
You
you.
said before Miss Aziza, so I thought there is another.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No,
I'm
that's
so
okay,
sorry
Miss
I
Aja.
pronounced your name.
I actually, I think that just enjoy your path. No matter how the society expecting you, but the most important thing is your happiness. So maybe, being single might be also can be a chance for you to reflect and knowing you better. So yeah, maybe just enjoy the moment.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Niza. Is that all, Miss Niza?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, that was great. Thank you so much, Miss Nisa. It's okay. Enjoy your life. Okay, I hope after this conversation, like Miss Nisa said before, we are not supposed to be overthinking. We still need to do our best, but still, we shouldn't be overthinking. Just go with the flow, but still, we need to do something. Keep going, keep improving yourself, be the better version of yourself. It's okay. So, I think it will be the last section of our discussion tonight. And then I want to say I'm so sorry for Mr. Haras. Personally, I'm so sorry. You're you'll be a listener today. Thank you. But I really appreciate you for coming uh tonight conversation. And then I want to say that thank you for all the people here who's eagerly sharing your opinion about this topic. And then I'm so sorry if there's any lag from me. I want to give the opportunity, the time to the Mr. Host again, Mr. Sunshine.
Yes, thank you. Give applause, round applause for Miss Ocha, everyone. Right, all right. Okay. So, yep. Can you please drop the screen for a while? Okay, thank you so much, Miss Ocha. Right. Oke, jadi itu ya teman-teman, beberapa grammatical errors yang kita bisa evaluasi di sini adalah misalnya kayak I love you. Jadi I love you itu udah benar-benar harusnya tidak menggunakan is ya. Itu harus lebih concerns lagi, harus lebih tajam lagi, harus lebih mitigatif reactionnya diperkuat lagi ya. Jadi I love you or eager. You doesn't need to be, itu harusnya you don't need to be gitu ya. Jadi harus ada self refraining yang lebih kuat lagi ya, self control yang lebih kuat untuk mengantisipasi grammatical errors gitu. Ada beberapa kata-kata yang cukup repetitif misalnya kayak actually itu bisa diganti seperti as a matter of fact, truthfully, honestly speaking, tell you the truth, to be honest, in all honesty gitu. There's a lot of, perhatikan kalau misalnya ada lot of itu disebut dengan quantifiers. Quantifiers seperti some, many, several, plenty of, a lot of. Nah, itu ketika ada itu berarti kita menggunakan plural verbs gitu. Jadi bukan there's a lot of, tapi there are a lot of. Pengalaman menyakitkan tadi ada, kalau nggak salah, ketika something stating it, itu bisa pakai terrible, miserable, painstaking experience gitu ya. Nggak peduli, itu juga bisa pakai to not bother, to not give a damn, to not give a fuck, to not give a shit, bertele-tele, long-winded, pleonastic, beating around the bush. Itu bukan admit, tapi admit ya pronunciation-nya. Dan yang terakhir, I'm totally agree with you. Perhatikan kalau agree itu adalah kata kerja, jadi nggak perlu pakai am. Jadi langsung bilang aja, I totally agree with you. Dan ini kind of repetitive, ada beberapa alternatif yang bisa dipakai, misalnya kayak I completely agree with you, I couldn't agree more, that's exactly what I was thinking, absolutely, exactly, you're right, I see what you mean, I'm on the same page, that makes sense. Okay, mungkin itu aja untuk sharingnya. Thank you so much. Then I'd like to also share this one. Okay, to Miss Rochelle, thank you. Give me a smile, Miss Rochelle. Okay, right. Thank you. Another smile. Okay, thank you. Right, everyone. So now I'm going to invite you to join me, opening your camera, and we're going to have a screenshot, taking pictures together before finally welcoming our Monday. Oh my God, it's so sunny in Austria. Okay, oh my God, Mr. Wallet. Oh my God. Right. Okay, Alpha, thank you, Niza. Mr. Zul, netizen Maya. Come on, man. Right. Right, Mr. Zul, you there? Right. Okay. Right. Okay, everyone, I think we're going to count until 3. 1, 2, 3. Stop it. Okay. Okay, another style. 1, 2, 3, ditahan. Alright. Satu lagi. Oh ya, kita pakai gaya-gaya Kim Seon itu. Yang sakitnya di sini tuh. Asik. Oke. Alright. Oke, semuanya. 1, ya boleh sambil merem ya kayak gini tuh. Oke. 1, 2, 3. Oke, nggak tahu jadinya gimana gue juga merem.
Karena
Oke,
setelah tadi itu gaya pemuja ini enggak sih? Illuminati.
sumpah.
Oh iya.
Gue kira pemuja Shrek. Okay. All right, everyone. Thank you so much, especially to Miss Ocha for being the chair of our discussion tonight. And we look forward to seeing you again next week in our next discussion. See you and bye-bye. Have a nice day, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.